Yo! So we back with another video, and I want to share something very fucking interesting with y'all that I just thought was so awesome. I heard this a while back, and this was just on my mind today, so I want to share it with y'all, because that's what this is, y'all. We sharing thoughts. So, if for those of y'all that know, I'm heavy into calisthenics. You know, body weight is the shit. I love body weight training, and obviously I have my body weight idols that I look up to. One of them really have big time that I've really been looking to is Chris Heria. Chris Heria. Wow, I feel bad for pronouncing his last name wrong first time. Okay, Chris Heria, right? I've watched Thenex, his vlogs, everything. And if you haven't watched his videos and you're into body weight, you need to go over to Thenex right now. Go over to Chris Heria after this video. Go watch their videos because they have some great workouts and advice that you're just gonna love. Really is just awesome. I love it. So I was watching his videos and there was this vlog he had. It was a 100 dip challenge, right? And it was with this motivator, and he was talking to the guy, and he said when he was starting off, right? He said people ask him, he's like, bro, how is he able to do so much of this crazy shit, right? Because you'll see some of the stuff he does, and it's just like, bro, how do you do all this, right? And he brought up how when he was first starting off, he asked, what was it? For those y'all, again, another calisthenic hero, pretty much the king of calisthenics, if I'm being honest. Hannibal for King, if y'all know him, probably from Bar Stars, or whether y'all just know him as an athlete as he is now on his own. Chris Heria, fucking Christ. He went up to, he said he asked Hannibal, like, you know, dude, like, what's your secret? Like, how are you able to have so much endurance, and like, how are you able to do so much of this stuff? And then Hannibal said he told him, he's like, because he said, because their hard shit is my easy shit. He said everything that's hard to them is normal to me. When you see, you know, basically, for example, I'm a beginner. I see a front lever for the first time. I'm like, I think it's like Jesus, man. I think it's fucking ridiculous. Versus someone who's doing front levers on the daily, it's normal. You see somebody do a front lever, it's like, you know, props. You see it on such an easier level because you're there, right? And Chris Heria brought up to the guy, he said, what their hard shit is, for the average person, I make their hard shit my routine. That was fucking fire, dude. I loved that. When he said that, he's like, all the hard shit that they look at, they're like, oh, this is hard. That's my routine, baby. That's why I can do the hard things every day, because it's my routine. It's implemented in my day. It's just what I do. It's part of what I am. It's part of my action. So therefore, it's not as hard, because it's literally, it's already there. It's already going on, right? He's worked to the point where he got to it. He built his way up to the hard stuff, and now he's doing the hard stuff so much. It's his routine. It's just normal to him, right? He didn't get up to the hard stuff, get it, and then drop it, and then leave it alone for a little bit. You know, like, he got to the hard stuff, and then he kept staying consistent with the hard stuff to the point where it became so easy. Well, not even so easy, but it became that routine, so he constantly maintained it, and then he was getting even better than that, and then better. He was constantly improving, and all the hard shit, that all the things that you know, average people might see as hard, right? We look at that and that's hard. To the big guys, it's like, this is just what I do. And the whole point I wanted to bring that up is because that's how you're gonna make it to the next level. That's how you're going to make it to the next. I apologize if it's loud in the background. I have a TV on. The hard shit that you do in your life has to be, you know, you got to work your way up to the point where you get to that hard stuff and then make it routine, right? For example, NoFap. That's a difficult thing. You know how many guys that meet me and don't know I'm on NoFap, and when I tell them I haven't fapped for like, when I tell them that right now, July 2nd, I don't count days anymore. So I have to, like, every time I bring up how long it's been, I have to like recount. July, again, August, September, October, almost 4 months on NoFap. When guys hear that I even go like 2 weeks, they're like, what? How are you doing that? Because to an average guy, fapping is just, you know, they love it. But to me, you know, most guys, it's like if you introduce the idea of NoFap to them, it's like, it's almost impossible. They're like, hell no, I couldn't do that. But for me, it's my normal shit. It's my routine. I can't live without it. I have to be on NoFap. It's what works best for me. When you hear you know, certain workouts that I made that as a beginner years ago, I would have never thought I was hitting that. I would have never thought I was doing you know, progressions and such strength exercises in calisthenics that I saw years ago that I thought were hard, but now I'm doing them. I'm doing them, you know? And I'm working my way, and I'm closer than I ever have been in my whole life to this thing. And then once I got it, it's literally just going to be an everyday thing, right? You know, let's think of something else. I mean, you know, fuck. One thing I'm gonna start trying to pick up is daily vlogging, right? Now, to some people, obviously, they're like, dude, how do you pump out so many? How are you gonna be able to pump out so many videos? How are you gonna be able to do daily vlogs? Like for me, when I saw daily vlogs as a thing, I'm like, wow, that's really hard. But over time, as I do that, and as I keep working that more and more, what's gonna happen naturally is that it's just gonna become second nature. Right? It's literally going to be just something that's part of what I do. What's going to be hard to somebody who's beginning and average is going to be, it's just easy for me because it's what I do. Well, not easy, but it's normal. It's my life. It's what happens. Right? It's the disciplines. Intermittent fasting. I mean, I could go on all about this, dude. The point is, the hard things in your life, I don't want you to leave them as the hard things. I want you to take the hard things in your life, grab them by the fucking neck, keep working. Keep those hard things that you're suffering in your life right now. Keep working at it. Keep going for it. Keep pushing through the hard things, the difficulty to achieve what it is that you want. Keep going through the process and keep getting to the hard things. And then once you've got to the hard thing, don't stop once you got it. Maintain it. Make it your routine. Make it every day. And then improve from there. Right? Don't just stay stagnant once you got to that point. You made it, right? This was hard for you at one point. You're up there. You're on that level now. You've made it consistent. And then you got to keep improving from there. Now you got to keep going, right? And eventually the hard things that was hard for you a year ago that become normal become a joke. Right? It becomes easy because you just keep going up the levels, baby. You just keep going up the levels. And that's the point I want to get to you guys, is that you have to make those hard things your routine, right? Obviously, you're not there right now. I'm not at a front lever. I can't make front levers my routine because I don't have that strength. But I'm working every day. And once a front lever becomes once I'm on that level, and I keep working on it to the point where a front lever is just a normal fucking thing for me. And then I'm improving from there to hit stronger, harder progressions of that. You see what I'm saying? The hard things in life, I keep working in the direction of that. I don't run from the hard things. I go towards the hard things. I work for them. I attain them. I get on that fucking level. And I conquer it so much. I dominate it to the point where it was once hard, it's now routine. That's the mentality you gotta have. With NoFap, with intermittent fasting, with any discipline in your life that you have, make it routine. Take those hard things in your life and get to the point, decimate it so much to the point where it becomes routine for you. And then you're really going to start to see some results. That's how you get to the next fucking level. Alright? So, with that said, I think the point's been made. Hopefully you guys find some value with this. And I'll talk to y'all in the next one. See ya.